In this video, you'll learn the top 6 reasons why you need to hire a work comp attorney. If this is your first time to my channel, my name's Domenic Celeste, the virtual accident attorney. I'm based in Palm Beach County, Florida, and I represent those injured on the job in workers' compensation and due to the fault of another in personal injury. This channel is all about answering your questions and giving you tips relating to Florida workers' compensation and personal injury law. Now, before we begin, I have to show you this disclaimer, so just hold tight. And with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Firstly, if you've been hurt at work and are trying to handle your case on your own, just what are you doing? I mean, you wouldn't hire a pilot to pull teeth or a dentist to fly a plane, so why are you, a non-attorney, trying to handle a legal matter? This brings me to the first top reason to hire an attorney: understanding the law. Florida workers' compensation is a highly specialized, complicated, ever-changing set of laws that requires someone who deals with and reads about it every single day in order to understand it. And when I say every single day, I mean that the law can literally be one thing one day and different the next. So if you're not reading the cases that come out every day, then you're already falling behind. An important distinction between work comp and civil cases is that only authorized doctors, independent medical examiners, or expert medical advisors' opinions and records can come into evidence. Another reason to hire a work comp attorney is that they know the procedural rules, which are different than the Florida rules of civil procedure, which apply to most other civil cases. And some of these rules include how to start a case, filing claims, discovery, motions to have the court act on something, as well as pretrial and trial responsibilities. And if you don't know these specific rules and end up violating them in some way, then your claims or even your case can be dismissed. There are also specific documents that are used in work comp cases that differ from other civil cases. Most attorneys that have been handling Florida work comp cases for a while have templates for these documents, whereas attorneys who don't handle them will have to learn through trial and error, which, if you're the client where they're learning that hard lesson, that's going to really hurt your case. And do you really want to be that client that's used as a lesson? Or do you want to have someone who already knows what's required and what works with the court? And it's not even all about the documents that you create. It's also about the documents that work comp uses. And if you don't have the experience to understand what these documents are, what's required, or whether to fill them out, then your case can be affected as well. While many of the events in a work comp case are similar to those in a civil case, such as depositions and mediations, there are some differences that require experience to understand and to best benefit the client. If you want to learn more about the events in a work comp case, check out the video that I made linked in the card above. For example, in almost every work comp case that I have, I at some point take the adjuster's deposition. This is rarely, if ever, done in a civil matter. Another big difference is how trial works in a work comp case versus civil case. Like that work comp judges are both the judge and the jury. Something else that you should consider are the relationships that work comp attorneys have with other people involved in work comp cases, such as other attorneys, judges, doctors, and even adjusters. And lastly, one of the most important reasons to hire an attorney is case management. Not only are we trained in how to manage your case, but we have specific software to help us. This is especially important for ensuring that important deadlines are met, but also we're able to create the necessary documents that we need with the click of a button, as well as keep record of all those documents and information relating to your case all in one place. I hope after watching this video you understand the importance of hiring a work comp attorney. Even if things are going okay handling your case alone right now, I can promise you that at some point they won't be. So it's better to hire an attorney now than when things go wrong and we have to spend our time fixing things rather than getting you what you deserve. So, as you can see, Florida workers' compensation law can be really complex, but what can you do about it? Well, you can hire an attorney that's licensed to practice law in Florida and that handles workers' compensation cases, that represents real clients, goes to court, that knows what they're doing. And if you or someone you know were injured on the job or due to the fault of another, give me a call any time of the day or night. I have a 24/7, 365 receptionist, or you can go to my website to fill out an intake and schedule a free consultation. Or you know what? You can just text me, 561-935-3822. But that's it for this video. If you got value out of it or if you learned something, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. If you have a question, let me know in the comments below and I'll try and answer it. Like and follow me on all my socials to stay updated. And if you want to learn more about me, my firm, Florida work comp, or personal injury law, just go to my website, virtualaccidentattorney.com. All right, so that's it for now. Again, my name's Domenic Celeste, the virtual accident attorney. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.